Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Viewers Go Scambaiting. Another bait submitted by a viewer. They started on Instagram. "Hello, how are you doing, my dear?" asked the scammer. "I'm doing okay, thanks. How about you?" said my viewer. "I'm cool. Nice meeting you," he said. "Where are you from?" "Nice meeting you too," said my viewer. "I'm in Canada. Where are you from?" "I'm from Lakewood, California," he said, "but currently working here on the high sea of Cairo, Egypt." To which my viewer, of course, replied, "Oh, wow! What do you do in Egypt?" "I'm an independent contractor engineer," he said, "working under the oil rig platform." The usual geographically challenged scammer appeared to be unable to consult Google Maps, which tells me that Cairo is approximately 122 kilometres from the nearest bit of sea. "That's cool," said my viewer. "What's the name of the oil rig?" "I'm busy right now," he said. "We'll talk more later," making a hasty retreat, as they all do when asked a question that they can't answer. He came back a bit later. "I'm an oil and gas technician, and I'm working as a quality control and field engineer in Cabo Oil and Gas Company." "Yeah," said my viewer, "I asked you the name of your oil rig. You know how this one goes, ladies and gentlemen. We've done it many times." "Offshore," replied our man. "The name of your oil rig is offshore?" asked my viewer. "Yes, my dear," he said. "What about you? What's your profession?" "I'm a cook in a restaurant," she said. To which, of course, our man replied, "Wow! You have a nice job. Are you married with kids?" "It's a great job," she said. "I'm divorced with a 16-year-old daughter named Anna. Are you married with kids?" "Well, I was married with kids, but unfortunately I lost my wife and daughter in an automobile car accident, and now I'm a single dad with a lovely son." "Oh, that's so sad," said my viewer. "What a horrific thing to happen. I'm so sorry for your loss." "Life," he said, "has taken away the people that brought happiness into my life." "So very sad," sympathised my viewer. "Yes," he said. "Do you live alone in your own house?" And if the person that you're talking to online asks you that, then you know that you're talking to a scammer. That just isn't a question that someone would ask you when they've just met you. "My daughter lives with me, of course," she said. To which her man replied, "Wow! That's nice. Where's your son, if you're on the high seas of Cairo?" asked my viewer, "and he has no mother to care for him?" "Nothing really," he said. "My son is currently living with one of his schoolmates, due to what happened to us lastly." "When was this accident?" asked my viewer. "Anyway, I have to get to work. It's 11 a.m. here now, and people will be coming in for lunch very soon. Chat later." "All right," he said. "See you soon, and please do take good care of yourself, and always stay safe." And in reply to her asking a while back, "The name of your oil rig is offshore," he said, "Why did you ask?" "Oh," said my viewer, "I think the names of oil rigs fascinating." "OK," he said. "I'd love us to talk and learn more about ourselves, if you don't mind." "No," she said, "I don't mind." "Oh," he said, "are you on Google Chat?" "Well," he continued, "I'm not a social media person. I don't talk much on here. I would love us to talk and know more about ourselves on a private place." And so, of course, they moved to Google Chat. "Hi, beautiful," he said again the next day. "Hi, yourself," said my viewer, and I've left her name on display on the screen because that's her scam baiting name. That isn't her real name, and she gave me permission to show it. "How are things today?" "Where have you been?" he asked. "I've been waiting for you here." "I've been busy working at the restaurant. You only messaged me yesterday." "Yeah, I hope you're fine, my beautiful friend." "I hope you have a nice day, my friend." "Thank you," she said. "Good morning. I hope you have a great day as well." "Thank you so much." "What are you doing right now, my friend?" he asked. "I was just waking up when you messaged that," she said. "Good morning, my beautiful friend. I miss you so much." "Well, now it's night," she said, "and how can you miss me when we just met?" "It's night here too, and I'm in bed. I just saw you in my dream now," he said. "Oh, that's so sweet," said my viewer. "Tell me about your dream. It's a sign, you know." "Yeah, where are you today, my angel? I'm free now. How which we can talk more now." "It was 5:45 a.m. when you sent that. I was sleeping, of course." "OK. Hope you slept well, my dear. No, not really, she said. Out partying last night until late. Oh, I see. That means you need more sleep, my dear. I dream about you again when you're free. Let me know so that I can tell you about it, he said. I'm right here, she said a couple of hours later. What are you doing right now? He asked. I'm very happy to meet you as my best friend in my life. Have you met General or Doctor before, on yet and online? I'm at work today, she said. I'm a cook at a restaurant. No, I've never met a general or doctor before. Is that what you do? Okay, my angel. Can you chat with me now? Because I miss you so much. Yes, she said, I can chat now. I'm not a doctor or general, he said. I'm just asking if you've met people like that before. How's your day going, my angel? Oh, I see, said my viewer. What do you do for a living? Why would you ask me that? Clearly, that man works several scams, and had forgotten which one he was working. I told you, I'm an engineer, he said. I work in the sea. Okay, I guess I forgot, said my viewer. Why would you ask me if I met a general or a doctor online? Because I heard so much news about them, he said hastily. Never mind, my dear. What news? Asked my viewer. I want to know. I heard they date women online. That's why I ask if you've met any of them before. Is there anything wrong with my question? He said, as they always do when they're caught out. No, said my viewer. Nothing wrong with your question. I was just wondering why you would ask such a question. It's okay, my angel, he said, followed by, have you eaten today? Sure, said my viewer. What's your time over there? He asked. I had a chicken sandwich for lunch, she said. You? It's 2 p.m. What's your time? Time here is 10:07 p.m, he said. And am in bed, talking to you, and I'm happy talking to you. So, what are you thinking about marriage now? Or are you going to remain single? What do you think? Because you can't remain a single forever. You need a man to love and respect you, a man to care for you, and spend the rest of your life with, as husband and wife. Right? You're right, she said. If it happens, then great. Well, for me, I'm really searching for a matured and honest lady who will be my wife and a mother to my son. I'm one simple person that when you get to know me, you will want to hang out with me. I'm honest and up to any task. And if the person that you meet online randomly starts telling you they're honest, then you know they're anything but, and you're talking to a scammer. I'm a lover of nature, and I hate lies. I like travelling a lot. I don't get upset easily, but when I do, you're not going to like me. And how's your search going so far? Asked my viewer. Still on it, he said. I would describe myself as a true gentleman, very successful, experienced, mature, respect women, fun, smart, and I remain curious and love to try new things with someone. I'm also physically active, hard-working, caring, affectionate, and giving man. I am a one-woman man and eventually wish to find that special one. Wow! Replied my viewer. You sound like quite a catch. Thanks, he said. I could be your greatest champion, consort and best friend. In my life, I attempt to keep a balance between work and play, mental and physical effort, seriousness and humour. I enjoy being active and strive to maintain a healthy lifestyle, but not to an extreme. A woman that is family-oriented, with similar values, goals and interests. I'm ready to relocate my partner wherever she is, if only she has what I'm looking for in a woman, and will make her the happiest woman on this earth we are. You've obviously given this a lot of effort and thought, said my viewer. You sound like a very caring man. Yeah, he said. I really like you. You're such a beautiful woman. I'm seeking for a God-fearing woman that has lots of love to give, to be with me for good or bad conditions, to understand my limitations as well. She must be a lover of kids and not sidetracked, no lying and cheating. She should be faithful, though we're all imperfect, must possess a housewife quality too, he said. Thank you, replied my viewer, while I resisted a rising temptation to smack him round the chops. I do have lots of love to give. Do you believe on internet relationship, he asked. Have you been in any before? What happened? What are your experiences here on the internet? Anyway, You look beautiful on your profile picture. I must say, your beauty will save the world. No, she said. I've never had an online relationship before. I don't think I believed in them. But how else do people our age meet up? What, he asked, are your 3 best qualities? What are your 3 worst? I'm positive, helpful, and honest. And my worst qualities are cheat, unfocused, and suspense. Oh, well, he's admitted he's a cheat. Great catch there. Please, he said, can you send me 1 pic of you? And so my viewer sent him a photo. Wow! Beautiful, they say, is in the eyes of the beholder. You are really beautiful. What a beautiful eyes going together with your smiles. My 3 best qualities would be honest to a fault, spontaneous, and giving. They're probably my worst qualities as well. That combination can get me in trouble sometimes. And then she said, please explain your worst qualities. Cheat, unfocused, and suspense. These are things you've done. I hate lie and cheat, he said, because I'm very honest in my life. Oh, said my viewer, I see what you mean now. Yeah, he said, I'm more interested in making good friendship. We know this one, ladies and gentlemen, with you, in honesty, trust and sincerity, even though we just met each other. Maybe as time goes on, we may be more than a friends. A person can't have too many friends, said my viewer, right? So tell me more about this dream you had. Yeah, you're right. I saw you in my dream. We're together at the beach. We were very happy at that beach. That's why I'm asking you a lot of questions, because I can feel it in my heart that you're my future wife. A dream come true. Oh, she said, I just thought you were working down a checklist of questions. Ha ha. That's lovely of you to say. Ha ha! LOL, he said. I am, and he continued, supportive and caring, and have a loyal and tolerant character, very humble, honest, understanding, and truthful. I'm very passionate, physical person that would want the same in, guess what, a mate. Deeply romantic, optimistic. That all sounds like a dream come true to me, she said. Dreams haven't been coming true for me lately. Me too, he said. Okay, please tell me more about yourself. Like, well, you can guess what like, ladies and gentlemen, can't you? Like, hobbies, interest, religion, and plans for your future. I don't have a lot of hobbies, said my viewer. I work a lot of long hours here at the restaurant. I'm in the office now, making up my restaurant orders for tomorrow, so I'll have something to cook tomorrow. I like feeding people, LOL. I like hanging out with friends when I can. Sometimes we drive down to the shore and have a campfire on the beach. It's very relaxing. My daughter is my main priority, although I work a lot. Sometimes she works here on weekends. Oh, that's lovely, he said. Again, thank you so much for your time you've spent with me, and I'm so happy to have you as my friend. Followed by, guess what? What are your favourite colours? My favourite colours are blue and white. Blue is for the beautiful sky we all see, and white is for the cloud, and it always stands for peace. My favourite colour's blue, said my viewer, same as you. Wow! That's nice. What are your best food? My best food, I think you can guess, are rice, soft beans with fish and vegetables. You mean at the restaurant, she asked. I cook a lot of steaks and burgers. Are you a good cook? Yes, he replied, I cook very well. My late wife used to call me Mr. Chef. What about you? What kind of a man will you love to meet? I don't know the answer to that, she said, really. Of course, all the usual things, like honest, trustworthy, funny, but then all the little things, like is he good working on things, loves his mama, has good manners, all that, bundled up into a 6-foot package. Ha ha, she said. I just finished working now. What are you doing right now? Hi, beautiful. Hi there, she said. I'm still at work for a little while yet. Okay, I'm going to wait for you, my angel. Let me know once you finish working. It will be easy to find women who are honest and caring these days, because most men are searching for the perfect woman. You know, we've heard this one before as well, to marry. But in the other hand, I'm searching for the imperfect woman to love and care for perfectly. Are you a jealous woman? I don't think I'm a jealous woman, she said. Why'd you ask that? Are you a jealous man? To which every woman's dream man replied, Same here, am filled of jealousy. I will not love to see my wife hanging around with another man, People do say jealousy does not matter in a relationship, but I see it, too, as my first point, because it makes me secure my family. What do you do for fun? Well, as a matter of fact, when I'm less busy, I love to go swimming and sometimes take my son out to the movies. I like those things as well, said my viewer. How do you spend your spare time? He asked. As for me, I go to the movies, and sometimes I also take my dog for a walk. I also love to watch documentaries. My goodness, that makes him sound like a really responsible dog owner. Most people take their dogs for a walk twice a day, don't they? I wouldn't know, I've never had one. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? As for me, by the grace and mercy of God, I see myself becoming a chief executive of my company, but most importantly, I want to always increase my faith in God. I would love to be like Christ himself, so that people can emulate me. Oh, she said, what is your company? I don't have it yet, but I will have one soon, once I finish my contract here in the sea. Well, she said, what sort of business would you like to own? Gold business, and what I'm thinking right now. Making gold jewellery or buying gold? She asked. Yes, making gold. I know about it very well, he said. That's why I need a soulmate, so that we can plan about it very well. I have saved a lot of money for it. I'm still planning to build an orphanage home, too. One in California, then one in Los Angeles. I love helping the poor. That's really nice, she said. The children need a home. Yes, he said. What are your 3 best qualities? What are your 3 worst? I'm positive, helpful and honest, and my worst qualities are cheat, unfocused and suspense. And to save me saying it, my viewer replied, you asked me that exact question yesterday. So he tried again. What languages do you speak, apart from the English language? Do you have an accent? Everyone has an accent. This is me interjecting, but of course the thing about accents is that none of us think we have one, because it's what we're used to hearing. Yes, I also do speak English, and have a Spanish accent, he said, just in case he phoned her, and he realised that he didn't have an English accent, or an American accent. Do you believe in love at first sight? Sure, Winters believes in love at first sight, he said. I don't speak any other languages other than English. Of course I believe in love at first sight, don't you? Yeah, he said. What do you hope to gain from a marriage? As for me, love, respect, affection, and lots of care and romance in my marriage. How would you handle arguments if you were my love? He said. Exactly the sort of thing you ask somebody you've just fallen in love with. As for me, talk with you so that we can come to a perfect understanding, because in every institution there must be a perfect understanding. Yes, I agree, she said. Communication is so important, and there's me thinking that the correct answer is always yes, dear. Yeah, if you're having problems with your partner, would you talk it out or keep it inside? For me, I would like to talk it over with him, so we can solve it amicably. My viewer missed that. I think he's just admitted that he's gay. Of course, she said, talk it out. Come to a mutual understanding. Yeah, I'm really missing you in my bed right now, pretty, he said, and sent a photograph of a man, pointing at the camera. Can I tell you something, he said. I think my searching have stopped. I don't know how to tell you this, but I most have you. Any time I see you online, thee I feel for you. I have never feel so anyone before, he said. Oh, wow, said my viewer, who apparently understood that better than I do, sending me to bed with those thoughts. So as for me, all I want now is an honest lady, he said, to love and spend the rest of my life with. And I see that woman in you. So tell me, what do you think in both of us spending life together as one family for better future for our both children? I mean, you accepting me as your husband, and me too, take you as my wife. But I want you to believe me, 'cause I'm serious and honest with you, 'cause all I need now is true love and honesty, okay? And the more someone tells you they're honest, the less likely you should be to believe them. Okay, that sounds beautiful to me, said my viewer. Do you think our children would get along? My daughter Anna is 16. Yes, my son will be 14 soon, and he will be very happy to hear that I'm in love again. He always tells me to marry again, that he needs stepmother. It's up to you if you can give me true love, and have trust on me, and accept me and my son as yours, and I will do the same too. Okay, he said. So tell me, will you accept me? As your future husband. You can't ask me that online, she said. You have to look in my eyes, hold my hand, and ask me in person. But I think you already know the answer. And she said to kiss. Yes, I know, but we have to start it from here, because I'm already in love with you, darling. You don't have to worry about the long distance. I'm sure everything can be sorted out. And you will also agree with me that age has got nothing to do with chemistry, and what matters more is respect for one another, in the love that exists. Believe me when I say I am serious about keeping the smiles on your face, if you will give me the chance to. You are such a beautiful woman. Although beauty comes last in my search, I know it counts, but I don't look so much on the outward appearance. I consider the heart so much when it comes to finding an ideal woman. Have you been to the USA before? No, I haven't, she said. OK, I have travelled to over 9 countries, which I think is 10, in the world, including Canada, Brazil, China, Israel, Germany, Malta, United Kingdom, Philippines, Dubai, which in most cases for work purpose. Were you working in Canada, or was that for holiday? She asked. Yes, I came there for holiday. Do you know Alberta? He continued. That's where I spend my holiday. I believe you know that city, Alberta, the well-known city of Alberta in Canada. I'll show you a map in a minute. Alberta is beautiful, with their mountains right down to the sea, she said. I've been there one time. And this is a map of Alberta. It doesn't seem to have moved since I was there, which I admit was over 50 years ago. It's nowhere near the sea, and there certainly isn't a town called Alberta. Alberta is one of the provinces of Canada. We can always keep in touch with each other, he said. I really love you from the bottom of my heart, and I promise to come over to you after I finish this contract. How long have you been in Cairo? How long is your contract? She asked. My contract is 2 and 6 months, and I only have 3 months to finish my contract, then come back home. Oh, she said, you've been in Egypt a very long time. Yes, I didn't realise. I have a very beautiful castle in the USA, he said, with swimming pool and a beautiful garden. That sounds wonderful. Yes, it is, he said. Please send me your picture today. I love to see your beautiful face, my love. You must be very wealthy, she said. Yes, but I don't have access to any of those things here in the sea. I really need a woman in my life. That woman is you. I promise to love and take good care of you. All I really need from you now is just to accept me as your man. My man who lives in a castle, LOL, she said. You mean you have a man in a castle? He said. You silly, replied my viewer, LOL, you just said you have a beautiful castle in USA. Yes, I do, he said. Now I understand. My love, what are you doing right now? Please send me your picture. I'm just brushing my teeth and then going to bed. I don't think you need a photo of that, ha ha, she said. I hope you have a good day at work. Good night, my dear. Ha ha, but I need a photo of you, my love. And if the person that you're talking to online keeps asking you for pictures and tells you he needs a photo of you, there's a very high chance you're talking to a scammer. Yes, I'm very happy today because I'm in love with you. That's wonderful to hear, said my viewer, sending a heart. You are no less than a blessing in disguise to me. I cherish every second I spend with you. I find myself loving you more every day. You are the reason I am. I love you, he said. I just cannot stop thinking about you. You make my world so beautiful. You're perfect, just the way you are. I'm feeling very sleepy, said my viewer. I'll chat with you tomorrow. My love, please, your photo before you sleep. I really want to use it as my screensaver because I love you. How was your day? Not fine, my love. I'm worried about something. I do miss you so much. I even tell my son about you. He was very happy. Oh, she said. What did you tell your son? I'm sorry, I don't even know his name. OK, I understand, darling. I told him I'd found the love of my life, his stepmother. Oh, my love, he was so excited, asking me when am I taking him to visit you. Ha, ha, ha. Well, when did you tell him, she asked. I tell him this morning, he said. No, she said, I mean, when are you taking him to visit me? I always wished for a son, sending a heart. Oh, yes, we're coming to visit you after my contract 2 months from now. So what are your plans for the day? What's his name? She asked. You're going to like him when Terry, his is a lovely boy. His name is Terry. You're going to like him if you meet him. That's what I mean. Dreaming of you makes my night worthwhile. Thinking of you makes me smile. Having you is the best thing ever. And loving you is what I plan to do forever. When the person that you're talking to breaks out into poetry, always Google it. Did they write it for themselves? Or did they find it online and copy and paste it? Maybe it is too early to say, but when you love, you don't care. Yes, I'm in love, and I wish to confess my feelings to you. In fact, you're the first one to know. I love my new pet. To which my viewer replied, I believe you should always tell people how you feel about them. I'd have asked him if he'd got another dog. I don't talk to people online, he said. I'm always busy doing my job. I told you, I'm new here on internet. Not entirely sure what that's got to do with anything that's come before. I don't either, to be honest, she said. I just joined IG to pass my evenings, mindlessly scrolling, looking at photos. The first day I met you, inside my heart told me you were the one for me. Then the next day I saw you in my dream. We're together at the beach. You were very happy. When I wake up, I tell myself that you're my future wife. My dear, I want to tell you that even 1,000 hearts would be few to love you as I do. I really love you, sweetheart. Since the time you came into my life, everything has changed. Days are not the same. I keep thinking about you all the time. I truly love you, my dear. I mean, a lot, he said, sending 4 hearts. What are you doing right now, my love? He said. Never saw a smile as cute as yours, continued Google, who was on a roll by now. So get up now and make everyone around fall for your smile with every minute and every second. Good morning and have a good day ahead. God bless you. And then she asked a question you should never ask a scammer, because they never can answer it. What did you do at work? I want to hear all about it. His enlightening answer was, I do a lot, my dear. Do you have work today, my love? Yes, I know that, she said. I just want to know exactly what it is you do. No, she added, I have today off. I am an oil and gas technician, and I'm working as a quality control and field engineer in Cairo Oil and Gas Company, he said. Again, yes, replied my viewer, you told me that already, LOL. Like, what do you do all day? Carry a clipboard around? Am he charge of the engine house, he said. Do they break down very often, she asked. No, he said, but almost every day. Baby, he said, starting to feel that maybe he should get to the point of the scam. I'm running out of data in my laptop. Please can you help me with some gift card over there? Because we can't find it here in this country. I would really appreciate if you can get me. It's 9:30 p.m. here, she said. Everything is closed. OK, my love, he said. Can you get it for me when you come out tomorrow? Please, my love. Should have messaged me earlier. She said I was out shopping all day. What kind of gift card? Apple or Amazon? Steam wallet card? Baby! I wanted to ask you earlier, but I was shy to ask you, my love. Your pictures don't tell me you're shy, LOL, she said. My love, I'm shy, believe me. My love! What are you doing right now? I'm just getting ready for bed, replied my viewer. I'm exhausted. Good night, honey. Google leapt into action. See how helpless and lonely I feel without you. And you can pause the video if you want to read it. Google woke early the next morning. The first thing in the morning, which I have now realised, is that I miss you so much, and I love you so much. So here is my morning wish to you, sealed with a kiss. Can you please get me the card before going to work, my love? I have a card, she said. Give me a minute to get a photo of it. OK, darling, he said. You just make me smile now. What card did you get? And how much, darling? Can you help me understand how a Canadian Apple gift card adds data to your laptop, she said. That's where I'm confused. She sent a photo of the gift card. It's saying, failed to send. She said, did you get it? Yes, I get it, my love. Tell me how much, so that I will go to the UN office and exchange it to data now. Because obviously that's what you go to the UN for. And remember, our man is supposed to be on an oil rig. It's for $200, she said. My viewer has a photograph of a used iTunes card. OK, darling, thank you very much. I love you, darling. You're welcome, she said. What are you doing right now, my love? He asked. I'm at work now. just getting started here in the kitchen. Okay, my love, please don't stress yourself much, darling. You're always in my heart. This is my job, she said. I've been doing it a long time. Please send me your picture today, my love. Hi, love. The card shows that it's already been used, darling. Did you show any the card? My love, I think someone see you, and he or she stole the card from you. My love, where are you? Talk to me. I need you now, my queen. No, I didn't, she said. I came straight to work after I left the store. It did not work, darling. Well, do you know how to transfer Bitcoin? Because it's more faster here, darling. The closest Bitcoin ATM is over 3 hours away, she said. OMG, he said. Can you please get another card for me? Please! But you have to get $100 each. My viewer came back an hour later. I just saw a friend of mine and gave her my card to get 2 $100 cards. She hasn't come back yet. I can't leave work, and we're having a busy lunch rush today. Really? I'll be very happy if she get it, he said. So what am I supposed to do with that first card, she asked. It's no good to me. It's wasted already, my love. That's why you need to be very careful this time. But I'm out $200, said my viewer, $200 that I did not have. Don't worry, my love. I promise to pay you back in double as soon as I'm out. And that's another sure giveaway that you're talking to a scammer. If the person that you're talking to online tells you that they'll pay you back double, you know you're talking to a scammer. You know, I'll be coming home very soon. And she sent a photo of that used iTunes card. My friend just came in, she said. I opened the cards while I was alone in the office, taking my break. Okay, my love, thank you. I love you so much. Darling, thank you very much. The card works. I really appreciate. I love so much. My love, are you still with me? I love you so much. As the card had already been used, my viewer assumed he just said it worked, so that he could move on to the next part of the scam. Google, of course, felt the need to intervene again. I won't read it all. If you want to read it, just pause the video. I'm here, she said, just in the office making my restaurant orders for tomorrow and cleaning up a bit. You're very welcome. I'm glad the cards worked that time. Yes, it works, he said, but not enough. But thank you for everything. I love you so much. Google waxed lyrical again and again. If you want to read it, just pause the video. $200 won't give you enough data, she asked. That's crazy. Darling, the UN office takes 70% before they will change it to data for we here. That's why Bitcoin is the best. Well, I wish I knew that, she said. That was a lot of money to piss away. It's Bitcoin most of my co-workers use because of what the UN do here, he said. But don't worry, my love. I'm going to give you everything back once I'm out. I will even give you more. Because you're my happiness. My son said he wants to meet you soon. I can't wait to meet Terry, she said. Yes, baby. I sent him your picture. He was very happy, and he's calling you Mum already. He asked me to promise him that I will take him to visit you, and I promise him, because I always prove and do whatever he wants in life. Terry really loves you so much. Baby, tell me, what are you doing right now? I'm just tidying up the kitchen after dinner and doing a load of laundry. What about you? Oh, how witch I'm there to support you, darling. I'm resting in my bed, he said. You know, that occupation beloved of all scammers. Talking to my beautiful queen. Please send me one of your picture again. Keep trying, pal, keep trying. Terry said he wanted to show it to the world, that he has a lovely mum, and he loves her so much. He want to tell all his friends in school that I'm in love with an angel. I told him you have a good heart. Well, I'd rather he didn't show my photo to the world, said my viewer. No, darling, just his classmate, because they always ask him about his mum, and he feels sad each time they talk about mother. Even up till now, he's very happy. OMG, darling, for this you have done for me and my son. I will forever love you and support you with everything you want. I have saved a lot of money to take care of my family till end of time. Well, that's sweet and all, she said. Why can't you buy your own data for your laptop? Because I don't have access to my account here in the sea. I love you very much, darling. No other present in the world can be more special and beautiful than the gift of a mother. Oh, baby, you're such a nice woman. I'm going to love you forever. But I have something very important to tell, my love. But Before he told her, he thought a bit of that old flattery might be in order. Your love, your care, your support and faith have made me a better person. I promise you all the happiness, fun and love in life. Be mine forever. After I met you, I found life and a reason to live it. Your smiling face means the world to me. Please gift my world to me by being mine forever. Followed 2 hours later by you have to borrow me $500 in Bitcoin. I'm planning to come home. The war here is getting worse. I lost my best friend this morning, said our man, who was on an oil rig and apparently had forgotten which scam he was trying to pull. Again, it was really painful. I don't know if I'm next person to die. That's why I'm planning to come back home, like others. I don't want to lose you and my son and our daughter. You guys are my life. I don't want to let my son to know what is going on. He'll be so much worried. I love so much, baby. I promise to pay you in double once I'm in state. Oh my God, said my viewer. That's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear about your best friend. Yes, you need to get out of there. Yes, darling, I really need to come home, he said, sending a photograph of some doctors doing an operation. Can you see? He's dead already, he said. We try our best to save him, but no way. Who's snapping photos in an operating room? Asked my viewer, and tried to call him. My love, I can't take call here. What are you doing right now? My love, can please get me the Bitcoin today? Because I really need to come back home. I work until 5 p.m, she said. I can't just leave work. I just came into work about an hour ago. I only had the morning off to be with my dad. So what are you going to do now, my love? He asked. Our man waxed lyrical again. And again, if you want to read it, just pause the video. I'll finish up making my restaurant orders for tomorrow, she said. Then I will tell my boss I'm not feeling well. It takes me 3 hours to drive to the city where the Bitcoin ATM is located. There are none closer, I've checked. I wish you could have answered my call. I really need to hear your voice. I'm freaking out here with this war. Yes, darling, I understand. But here in Google Chat, it's really hard to take calls. Even me still want to hear your voice, my love. Have you eaten now? How can I eat when you drop this news on me, she said, that you might be killed in war? Yes, darling, you still need to eat something. Don't worry, I'll look after myself. OK, I'm just about finished making my restaurant orders, she said, then I can go. What do I need to know about a Bitcoin ATM? I've never used one before. I guess I need to go to the bank first for the cash. Or can I just use my card? Yes, you can use your card to do it, my love. Then I'll have a record of it, she said. Good thinking. Let know when you're ready, so that I can send you my Bitcoin wallet address, darling. I can do it now, she said. I'm leaving now. OK, darling. What means I should send you the address now, right? Yes, please, she said. Just at the bank now, getting cash. OK, a minute, please, he said. And he sent her a Bitcoin wallet address and a QR code, followed by, send me the receipt once you've finished sending, darling. You make me so happy, happier than I have ever been. I can search and search, but I will never be able to find someone who brings a smile to my face the way you do. I love you so much. Baby, you can make it $700, so that I will $200 for data to connect the head office that I'm going home, please. I have to explain to them, and the reason I'm going home. You know I work older then. 2 of my co-workers are going back home to Spain tomorrow, the head office, just to prove their paper today. I'm happy for them. My love, are you still there? Driving, she texted. OK, baby. Chat is on, if you need me, she said. OK, please drive safe, darling. At which point, my viewer ghosted him. I hope you enjoyed this tale of a scammer who apparently couldn't remember which scam he was pulling. If you did, please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have a scambait story that you'd like me to make a video from, please send it to help@keepsafeonthenet.co.uk. The address is in the description box below.